Thank you for the one thumbs up. I appreciate you. The one person in the building that knows what to do when they come to somebody's community. You smart, intelligent you are. Hold on. Trying to find a doggone theme song for y'all.
Yep. Hello, everybody out there. I'm the homie, no cash. I am the one and only. And if there is another, then he must be a phony. Yeah, he must be the phony, cause you already know me. And this right here's for all my cashiers. The homie, no cash. I am the one and only. And if there is another, then he must be the phony. And he's full of baloney, cause you already know me, yeah. Ready, Snow Dash. Yeah, you know you can hang with no cash. That's even if you ain't got no cash. Go and do your thing with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. You know you can hang with no cash. Even if you ain't got no cash. Just keep it the same with no cash. Cause ain't no cap, I know cash. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube world. I am the homie No Cash. Yep, the one and only. If there's another, he's the phony because you already know me.
Yeah, man, I just had to get that in real fast. And it's 12:22 right now. You can't make that up. It ended at 12:22. That's right. And everything that I ever wanted will be given to me. I have the best life, health, wealth, success. I am prosperous in all of my endeavors. I am building an empire to leave behind a legacy to take care of my family, immediate and extended, for generations and generations and generations to come. My cup will runneth over, and the overflow shall be for the homeless, the underprivileged youth, and the people on my peripheral that's helping me to push forward towards productivity and progression. Knowing that these things is coming to fruition for me, for my mother, father, Lord, God, source assured me that if I stay aligned with it, it will send me other blue dot alignment. Hold on, let me move this a little bit. It will send me other blue dot alignment with resources to help me manifest my heart's desires with the righteous intent. Kum faya kum faya kum faya kum. Be, and so it is. Be the change that you wish to see. Hallelujah, in the holy name of the Most High Yahweh. Peace and love. And I started it off that way because I saw my 222s. I'm sorry, y'all, but look, when I see my 222s, I got to do my mantra. All right? That's how I stay, fine-tuned and keep my frequency and my vibrations right. That's what I do. Anyway, I know that y'all see the caption of this video, and it says, shout out Mr. and Mrs. George and Alexandria Ross. It's Mr. George Ross and Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross, if you will. I just want to get your handle right. All right, Miss Alexandria Samuels Ross. But I'm doing this video right here as a token of my appreciation to some people that have provided me some sponsorship over the past, I say, week and a half or 2 weeks ago. If y'all recall, back when I was striving to get myself together to go and shoot, to be a part of the movie Dogface, the movie, and the A in Atlanta with Spike Fee and everybody, and Tyler Perry and the gang, the gangsters, I had a bit of a difficulty getting things together, and a little turbulence, if you will. And in the middle of that, I didn't ask for anything. I put out a video. And in the video, I said that I wasn't going to be having a closed mouth anymore because, not asking people for anything, but just allowing people to know what I was in need of because I really needed some assistance. And so I did a little quick little video, never even thinking nothing of it. And needless to say, a few people reached out to me with some things telling me that they caught I caught their attention through the video that day. They wasn't old followers. They just now got put on the radar of what I was doing. And so, make a long story short, Mr. George was one of those people. And when he reached out to me, he just was like, "Yo, man, do you got everything together for Atlanta? I saw your video." And I mistaked him for someone else that had reached out to me and inquired about some things earlier. And so I was talking to him, and he got his wife on the phone and everything, man. And I had the misunderstanding that he was someone else. So I'm on the phone talking to him and his wife as if they were the other people. And long story short, we all laughed about it and came to realize that he wasn't that guy and that he had just ran across my video that day and he wanted to help me. And I was like, wow. How can someone just run across your video and then comply with your call? My call is, I tell people to reach out to me on my hotline bling, and I put my number out there. It's 919-391-0072. Once again, that's 919-391-0072. I don't believe that there's nobody out there in social media world, in YouTube world, wherever, that gives you a real direct number to reach them that they answer. No machine, no secretary, no personal assistant, no automated system. It's me. So I put that out and I said, yo, y'all can reach out to me. Y'all can call me, give me some encouraging words, send a prayer. Any contributions will be greatly appreciated. And plus, I think I mentioned something about the sponsorship situation with the radio, with iHeartRadio, and 51 million potential listeners. So I said all of that to say I'm not really asking for nothing. I'm providing services. And if you really believe in me, you will patronize the movement. And if it's nothing but a prayer or good positive thoughts, I need y'all at this point in time. And when I put that out, man, it got his attention. And he reached out to me. He called me. And he said, I'm going to send you something, No Cash, because I want to help you get to Atlanta. I see that. He said, exactly what he said was, let me get your room for you. Me and my wife want to get a night or two for you while you're in Atlanta, if you didn't got your room situation squared away. And I shared with him, I was like, wow. I said, man, that's crazy. I said, look how God worked. I said, I just got off the phone solidifying everything with my room. I was like, but I tell you something, man, if you wanted to help me with anything, I don't have the rental car situation squared away yet. And I got a lot of other things that I need to get done. I say, so there's ways that you can assist and help, but how about not with just the room situation? Because I already got that squared away. Well, he was like, you know what, brother? I'm going to do something for you. And I don't really want anything. I don't want you to do nothing for me for it. And I was like, nah, man. I say, don't say that. I was like, when people do God's work, we always doing it up under the table. And here you are, somebody that's calling me, just now seeing my video the first day, and resonated with my spirit so much that you reached out and you called and you inspired, you inquired and you wanted to assist and aid. I said, I appreciate that, especially when a brother do it. I was like, so man, I'm going to definitely do something for you. He said, well, if you're going to do something for me, man, he said, just shout me out. Well, I let him know that a shout out is sponsorship. If anybody gives me anything money-wise for a shout out, whether it's $40, $50, $60, that's sponsorship. And you deserve a shout out. So he was like, he didn't send the money yet. And I was like, look, brother, my weekend is going to be so filled with work. But as soon as I receive your cash out, I'm definitely going to get around to giving you that shout out, you and your wife. And I'm going to put a little something extra on it for you, because I really, really, really appreciate people when they patronize me, and not even patronize, just sympathize for my movement in a way that they say, okay, I trust this guy enough that I'll give him my hard-earned money and help him, assist him. That means a lot to me, and I want to salute you and your wife. one more time. I've already told y'all in the flesh to y'all over the phone. But now this is my video. This is my kickback, my payback to you guys, and my appreciation. Saying thank you very kindly for your contribution, your sponsorship, because you guys have became sponsors of mine now. And I received the sponsorship. Um, I received it and it was used well. Thank you and your wife very kindly. And I want to go an extra mile, just a little extra, and say, shouts out to Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross, her personal business. Charlene's Haven, if you will, Charlene's Haven. I won't speak too much on it because I don't know too much about it. I have not patronized the business and used the products yet, but we're going to get together. We're going to talk more. Her husband and I have been talking. I've also spoke with her, and we're going to get together and speak about ways that I can assist them at marketing and promoting, possibly being an ambassador, and letting them sponsor me. And iHeartRadio, getting to know Cash Radio on iHeartRadio, WDRB Media. Shouts out to y'all and thank y'all for everything that y'all are doing. And if any of you out here that are watching this video and you have businesses, entrepreneurs, that you're working for yourself and you need radio advertisement, or perhaps you might be already purchasing radio advertisement or TV advertisement, reach out to me because I'm beginning to get into the function of what I need to be doing and how I need to be functioning. And I provide sponsorship services for each and every one of you guys that could use it. 51 million potential listeners. There's a lot of potential people out there that don't know about what you have going on or what I have going on. And I need to do more in my position to do more for me as well as for you guys. So I'm not going to let us take over George Ross's shout out here because this is my special appreciation video to Mr. George Ross and his wife, Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross, for y'all contribution, for showing me appreciation and saying, look, we want to help assist you on your way to your trip out of town and help you get there comfortably. I want to tell you guys that I appreciate y'all, and I wish that I had many more people in my community like you. I have some, and shout out to everybody who patronize my movement, send me cash apps, the times that you do cash app blings, or whenever you come on here with live stream jukebox and show love. And yes, I'm going to get around to doing live stream jukebox today if I can, but I'm out of town again in VA this time, working with cousin Joe Kinetic at Energy Lab Studios, and we're getting things done in a major way. So I don't have a whole lot of time like I do when I'm back home doing a bunch of nothing, So y'all bear with me. I'm going to get around to doing the live stream jukebox. I know that I miss Tuesday's live stream jukebox, but nobody missed live stream jukebox more than me. Let me put that out there. When I miss doing live stream jukebox, nobody miss out, y'all, more than me, because I could use the little money that I make during the live stream jukebox when people is putting money in that jukebox. That's stuff that I could use out here while I'm doing what I'm doing. And so when I don't do it in my negligence or in my busyness, no matter which one, whether I neglect it or whether I got too busy, guess what? I lose. So keep in mind, I'm not just lingering around doing nothing and not doing live stream jukebox. That's my livelihood. I do that for bread and meat. If I don't win, then I don't eat. You get what I'm saying? So nobody's losing like me. I know y'all miss it. I know y'all want it. And we're going to get to it. Especially tonight. I got to try to get Joe to assist me because I'm out of town. I don't know where it's cool for me to do it at, how to do it. But we're going to get around to it. So y'all quote that one. Even if it's not today. But live stream jukebox is scheduled for Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Saturdays at 6 o'clock. And today, I don't know when I'll be able to get around to doing it because the day is Saturday, but I will get y'all caught up with live stream jukebox. Thank y'all very kindly, man. Thank you to Mr. George for reaching out, making that phone call, man. A lot of people are not brave enough to call. Right now, my hotline bling is open. Right now, I tell people they can call in all the time and speak to me personally. And I don't know whether my community are scared of me or they think my mind is too forward. I mean, because I'm not that much of an intellectual guy. My light don't overshadow people's light. I welcome everyone. But people won't call in right here and they're a part of the community. Shouts out to my head moderator, Miss Nicole J. I see you out there. Let me see what's going on. Maybe I got the volume down on my phone, but I think something came through that I love. Let me see. I just want to be certain and be sure. Okay, then. That's right. Yeah, it was down. It's up now. Shouts out to my head moderator, Miss Nicole J. And everybody in my moderator community that shows up and do what you do in the community, man. I just want to say thank y'all very much. Y'all don't have to do that, but you do, and I appreciate y'all. A overwhelming amount. Thank you. And shouts out to Miss Beverly, one of my moderators who reached out to Joe Kinetic and played the word game with him. I seen y'all was going through some battling yesterday. Shouts out to you for reaching out to him. And I just want to say thank y'all, man. We're building a great community over here of love, peace, and harmony, togetherness, unity. There's going to be adversity. There are going to be mistakes. There are going to be downfalls. But we're going to get the matter squared away together, y'all. And we're going to focus on solutions and not problems. Peace and love, brother. Hello? I can't hear you. I can't hear you, brother. Hello? All righty. People find the darndest times to call me. Every time I go on live, somebody call me on WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger, every place but where I'm telling them to call. I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize. This stuff just cracks me up. But yeah, the hotline bling number is 919-391-0072. Once again, that's 919-391-0072. Shouts out to Mr. George Ross and Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross for being such kind, good Samaritans out there in the world. They're saying they're going to get with me and help me. And I'm going to announce and let y'all know everything that they do with me, by me, and for me, because I'm greatly appreciative of what I call blue dot alignment. Those are people who are in touch with my mother, father, Lord God source in such of a way that when he touches their heart to do a thing, they reach out to do it. They don't run from the mission. And so I'm not saying that only the mission is only for me, right? But, oh my God. Thank you very kindly, Miss Joy Joyce, for that Cash App donation right there. I saw it. I got it. I can't miss out. Because I love when my Cash App bling. Yeah. That could only mean one thing. Thank you, Miss Joy Joyce. Woo! Girl, you make me feel good down in my soul when that happens. I like to hear my Cash App bling. I'm sorry. But yeah, back to them, because it takes a lot to reach out to someone and be a good Samaritan and yield to the calling of the Spirit when it says do something when you don't know the person or when you can't trust whether they are going to be trustworthy or do the right things with what you bless them with. That ain't even the concern. I want to say I appreciate y'all for not putting all those things in the way and reaching out, and also sending over a small contribution to help aid me along my way on my mission. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. I pray for people like y'all. And I'm going to be reaching out to you, George. If I forget to call you, George, whenever you see this video, because I know you're going to see it. And get it, George. Pull it. Get it down from YouTube. Share it on your Facebook. Share it, George. Text it to people. George, this is what you get for helping someone. This is kickback. You got to know how to use your kickback, George. I'm doing my part. Sitting down, taking about 30 minutes out of my day, and it didn't even take that long to do this. But I did it to show you, George, I appreciate you. Now you have soundbite of me, the homeless YouTube influencer that went viral singing for food, singing for a Big Mac inside of McDonald's, singing John Legends, all of me, to two women on the side of the sidewalk, singing a country song to a real live cowgirl, a country song that he wrote, doing all kinds of singing and millions of views out here. You have me, the man that Steve Harvey talked about on his radio show. You have the soundbite that Huffington Post magazine and New York Times and New York Daily did articles on. You got me talking about you on my platform saying, thank you for assisting me, for solidifying and reassuring that there are good people out here in the world still that care and understand that people need help. And there's a lot of people that needs a second chance. All they need is a little help, a little fan of the flame, a little push. And I want to say thank you, Mr. George. Take this soundbite, use it as you will. I'm giving you permission right now with my voice saying, put it anywhere you want to, on your website, your Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, you name it. Beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, hams, rams, oh Lord, you name it, use it. And now this is just my way of saying thank you very kindly, you and your wife, and anybody else that would like to sponsor my movement, that has a business, or you just want a shout out and use IKNOWCASH. I want to give you this right here and have you shout me out the way that you did George, Mr. George Ross and Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross. Then reach out to me. You know my email, knowcash843@gmail.com or IKNOWCASH@gmail.com. That's business inquiries. But reach me. You got the hotline, Blaine. However you got to do it, man. Text me, smoke signals, or Morse codes. Oh, my God. Serious inquiries only. If you got a business, if you're promoting a product, if you're selling some food or meal preps, if you sell oils, body creams, butters, all types of butters, the shea butters, the whatever butters, you need advertisement during these times of COVID when people are not moving around much. People don't want to go places. They want to order things. And so I'm here for you guys using my platform on my YouTube channel as well as my radio show, Getting to Know Cash, with 51 potential million listeners. 51 potential million listeners, all right? Let me say that again. 51 million potential listeners for you guys to use at your discretion. I'm going to use them because I'm paying already and it's costing me big. But even my failures and mistakes and not utilizing my platform the way that I should is costing me in my YouTube world as well as my radio world. But I'm about to get focused. I got to do what I got to do because ain't nobody gonna do it like how I'm gonna do it for me. And ain't nobody gonna help you like how you gonna help you. So I'm just here to remind y'all, man, sometimes when you want something done, you got to damn well do it yourself. That's right. And that's what I'm doing. I'm here getting my work in, keeping my end of the bargain. I told Mr. George I was going to get around to it as soon as possible. And Mr. George, I apologize. As soon as possible never came because when I got back home to get around to do your video, sir, my car was stolen. I noticed that my car was stolen, or don't know what happened to my car. It vanished in thin air. And so I was dealing with all of that. And then I had to get myself prepared to get here to VA to handle this business with cousin Joe Kinetic and what we got to get done. And so it just was a lot going on. And I apologize, sir. I apologize because that's not good business. And I'm not giving you any complaints or any excuses because my motto for 2021 is no complaints, no excuses. Get her done. And that's what I'm doing right now. And this is for you, Mr. George and Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross. I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all very much. And what y'all did for me was greatly appreciated. And it helped me tremendously. All right. Thank you. Thank you again. And I'm going to close this video out by saying anybody else that would love to have to be sponsorship towards me, to sponsor me and help in any type of way, whether it's helping yourself with your business and a shout out to put some light on your website or your social media and your platforms, or whether it's just to show me some love and say, hey, I want to sponsor you, no cash, and put something in your pocket to help you out. I want to buy you lunch. I want to do whatever. I'm saying feel free to reach out to me. I'm not a bull with my ears cut short. I ain't going to bite you. And I'm looking for new acquaintances, new family, new friends that I can entertain because life ain't no fun without nobody to share it with. All right. And I know I got some good kindred spirit out there that's getting to know me. And when to know me is to love me. And I know some people out there got real love for me because you're reaching out and you're showing it. And I just want to say thank you, Mr. George and Mrs. Alexandria, because that's how you step out into the forefront and be the example, be the change that you wish to see. And I prayed for you guys. And I'm just doing this as reverence to say, when God works, I show his word. And I know that this is the work of God because I don't know you and your wife from a can of paint, and y'all done reached out and helped me out tremendously. I want to say thank you very kindly, and it won't be the last time that I shout y'all out. Reach out to me, George. We got to talk. It's some ways that I can help you and all of those special entrepreneurs that you got around you down there in St. Louis. If I'm not mistaken, that's where you said you were at. And if I'm not mistaken, you're actually from South Carolina, near my way, Columbia. Shouts out to the Met. And I want to say salute to you, man, for knowing your kind, knowing your roots, and just not being a judgmental, prejudiced guy and letting your thoughts and your perceptions get in the way of reaching out to me and saying, hey, brother, I want to help you. I see what you're doing. I like what you're doing. And I like people like you. All right. Thank y'all very much for sitting here with me for this 28 minutes, almost 30. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. Salute to y'all, too. Thank y'all for not calling in. And oh my God. Whoo. That right there was for Miss Lady Ray. Whoo. She said, I don't have much, just showing some love. Now I'm going to tell you, Miss Lady Ray, don't ever say that again about you don't have much, because when the universe hear you say you don't have much, you get back what you put out. Now let me help you here, Miss Lady Ray. This is your kickback. You know, look up what kickback means. It's a good thing. It's what you get for giving somebody something. You just gave me something and I'm gonna give you your kickback. Careful what you put your mind on when you do a good thing. You did good by giving to me. It came from a good place. I believe, and I know that. But what you said that wasn't good for you, in the fourth section, you said, I don't have much, just showing love. Well, guess what? When you say you don't have much, that's what you put out to the universe. And what comes back to you is a lack thereof. Meaning, the universe magnifies to you what you put out. And when you say, I don't have much, the universe gives you back a bunch of lack. You will never have much because you say you don't have much. And I want to say to you, I appreciate what you gave me. And what you just sent me is a lot bigger than what a normal people send me. So let me just say that. Nobody's business what you sent me. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay, I had to put that little extra on it for Miss Joy Joyce because I didn't forget about you, Joy Joyce. I know you sent another one, and then you just sent that one on the top. So thank you very kindly. I'm not forgetting about y'all. It's a lot going on. But Lady Ray, put out to the universe what you want. If you want money, monetary gain, changes in your life, you got to put out to the universe, I will be blessed abundantly. I have more than enough. You got to put out what you want instead of what you have. And thank you very kindly for your contribution and for your sponsorship, Miss Lady Ray. That's what you call sponsorship right there. And I appreciate you and people like you who do that and stop thinking the bare minimum of what you're freely given because it comes from the heart. Anything that you give to me magnifies more for you. Oh my God. Thank you, Miss Joy. Okay, now enough about Miss Lady Ray because I want you to change that, Miss Lady Ray. Be the change that you wish to see. And I appreciate the contribution, large or small. But like I told you, what you just sent me is a lot larger than what normal people send. So don't say you don't have much. I appreciate it, whether it's a little or a lot. It comes from your heart. Salute to you. Thank you. And salute to you, Miss Joy Joyce. Steady dumping off like how you dumping off. And oh my God. That right there was from Miss Sandra Overton. And oh my God. Ooh, that almost took the breath out of me there. For Mr. Eldridge the Truth, man. Salute to you, bro. I appreciate you and your sponsorship, man. You've been sponsoring the movement way before I knew what sponsorship was. Way before I had the intelligence and the know-how. Because you see, sometimes I may be ignorant to the fact of some things as well. We all are ignorant to something. Even a genius is ignorant to some things. It's not bad to be ignorant. Just it's bad to continue to be ignorant. Ignorant means to ignore the truth about a situation. And before I knew what sponsorship was and how to show appreciation about sponsorship and to shout somebody out and say, thank you very kindly, I appreciate you for at least 30 minutes or so, 30 seconds to a minute, that's greatly appreciated. And that makes people realize that you appreciate what they're doing for you. And so I'm understanding that more now, and I'm going to give y'all just due. All right. Thank you to each and every one of you guys that send me anything. It don't have to be a Cash App bling. And let me say this to everybody that is watching that may not have anything to send me. You know what you could do? You can send up a prayer for me. Yeah, you could do just like that. See, just that fast. Oh my God. Oh my Lord, man. What are y'all trying to do? Y'all making me feel real good down on the inside. See, Mr. George and Mrs. Alexandria, you see how what happens when you pay it forward? I come here to pay it forward to you guys, and look what's happening for me. Let me see who that was. Oh my God. Y'all getting me tingly all on the inside. I really do love when my Cash App bling. I'm not just saying that. It's like a million little men inside of my stomach start having a party. A million of them. Let me see who that was. Uh-oh. Oh! 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 That was worth it. Now, I had to do that. That's how you make me act when you send something like my head moderator just sent. Good night in the morning. I really don't know how to open up the window and receive such a blessing. You know how they say if you pray and ask God for the right thing and do it right, you won't be able to open up a window to receive all of the blessings that God will bestow upon you. I want to say thank you very kindly to my head moderator for that contribution that you just sent. Wow. You have sponsored me in such a major way down through the years, not just with money. Let me clarify that. With your current, not just with currency. I value current more than anything, and you should too. If you have a significant other and they never have time to spend with you, but they're always trying to put money there or spend money and say, hey, I'll buy you this and I'll do that, but they never really have time for you, that's cheap. You're selling yourself short because the valuable thing is the current, not the currency. But I thank you guys for every contribution. And I want to say shouts out to every sponsor that send me anything because I greatly appreciate your currency. But to my head moderator, Mr. Cole J, you have assisted me down through the years with your current in a major way. And I want to say thank you for your sponsorship. Thank you for being a wonderful head moderator, taking on responsibilities that I don't take on myself. I want to show you your appreciation and give you your flowers while you are alive. Thank you very kindly to each and every one of you guys and everybody that I didn't say nothing about in this video. Blame it on my mind and not my heart. And know that this video was initially for Mr. George Ross and Mrs. Alexandria Samuels Ross. But when you see how God works, when you pay it forward, it keeps going. You know, when you stop paying for it for people and pay it forward to people, then what happens is you give without no strings attached and you tell them to do something for somebody else down the road, if you will. And then the domino effect happens. Bling, 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 and everybody gets blessed. Now watch this. Even the Bible says God blesses the cheerful giver. That means the person who gives is being blessed abundantly, especially if you give it cheerfully from the heart. Now, thank you, Mr. George, again, and Mrs. Alexandria again, because you see what happens when you pay it forward, when you be submissive to the spirit that's within you that says, get up and do what I say do. You did it. It reached me. I'm showing my appreciation. I'm reaching you, but I'm also reaching a whole lot of others that are watching. And look at the blessings that God has given me just doing y'all video. And I started not to do it live. Oh, silly me. It just showed me something here. I'm going to start doing more videos for you guys, but I love my live situation. And people don't really send me nothing unless I go live. So a revelation has been revealed to me today that lives is good for me. When I go live, I become present to my people. And I want to say thank y'all very kindly for reaching out and making my Cash App bling. Yeah. Because that could only mean one thing. I love when my Cash App bling. Because that could only mean one thing. That a cashier's on the line. And I appreciate y'all each and every time. Because these days, I don't want to be wondering if you're bunking up your butt cheek for someone else. Wondering if you're rolling up a dutchie for someone else. Doing things you did when you cut me with someone else. Whew. Let me get calm here in Joe Place before I beat and break up something. But I thank y'all very kindly for everything, man. And like I said, thank you again, Mr. George and Mrs. Alexandria. You see what happens when you do good? It's a domino effect. And I'm going to get on up out of here and sign this thing on off with a big 10-4. Once again, I am the homie No Cash, and I'm going to sign this thing on off with a big 10-4. Over and out, peace and love. And I want y'all to remember, this too shall pass. And the best is yet to come. You better not forget it. Holla at your boy. I am a living example.